Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's weekly Mario 3 randomizer on Randomania 2. Tonight, we are picking up after the exciting events of last week's one-shot with another weekly race. Tonight, we have 11 runners making their stakes tonight. Before we get to our featured runners tonight, let me introduce myself. I'm ProA007. I participated in the tournament and finished in the quarterfinals and did the comms for the finals. What was a very entertaining tournament. And joining me is our runner-up, the lovely Amorietta. Welcome.
Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's having a very good evening so far. Yeah, that was some tournament last week, huh?
Yeah. Still can't believe you finished second, can you?
I know. I think it probably was a dream or something. Did that actually happen? 'Cause I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it did. So tonight we have 4 featured runners going from left to right. We have S. Diesel, who has been a frequent contributor and participant to the weeklies. This is actually his first time in the featured circle. So,
Nice.
so welcome to him. Next to him is the one-shot champion and 2-time winner, the Cobra 52. Cobra is a very good randomizer runner and has definitely proved his worth in the last 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Next to him is semi-finalist Fonzoid, who actually was defeated by Macobra en route to the finals. A very good runner. He posted the fastest time in the tournament, actually, at 35 minutes flat.
Wow.
Yeah, because he beat me. And Claris.com on the far right is another frequent Mario 3 rando runner and has had a couple of top 5 finishes. I actually defeated him in the first round of the tournament last Saturday, but he's still a very good runner, and I'm sure it'll be a very good race tonight. So what are you looking forward to, Amor?
I'm looking forward to seeing who comes out on top this time. See if how trolly the seed may or may not be.
Yeah. You rolled it, so
Yeah.
well, I'm sure they won't blame you too much.
Well, we'll see, I guess.
But so no, this should be good. I'm looking forward to this. What's your prediction for the first world?
4, I guess.
4.
What about you?
Oh, let's see. Just because I seem to draw it the most out of any world, I'm going to say World 6 first.
Well, it seems to be a common one, World 6, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could do a whole, list of, what worlds I get, and it probably actually would kind of even out, but in my experience, World 6 does seem to be the one that's the most memorable.
I think several of us have been getting World 1 to start. A little bit too vanilla, I think.
Yeah, a couple of the seeds I've done lately have been World 1 starts.
Yeah.
One of them even started 1-1-2 and 1-1. Countdown's about ready to begin, so get ready and get hype.
Here we go.
Let's hit it. Right. So, and I was right.
Is there some kind of prize for that? I don't know.
Well, they didn't get the one thing. As you'll all notice, the pipes their locations are randomized. So right away we're almost.
Boy.
That was close.
Quite a level to start with an angry sun.
6-5, yeah. Yeah, Sirens, that was me. Some crisis is going on.
It's kind of fitting for this level we got here. Actually.
Yeah, 6-5 is one of 2 levels in the game that requires you to have a flying ability. Cobra's having a little trouble kind of getting himself situated. Bonzoid's the first one out. Random enemies means no nippers this time, who is a biting relief. Everyone out at about the same time, roughly. Diesel's going to be the last one out, but a little trouble with that Koopa shell, too. So 6-1. So we'll see if 6-2 is one of 8 lost levels in the game. Diesel, deciding to be different, tries 6-3 and gets 4-5. So, and it's Boss Bass. There he is, our beloved mascot.
We've already got an angry sun, and we've got a Boss Bass already.
Yeah. Diesel having a little trouble platforming, trying to straighten himself out. He should be okay the rest of the way here. First, Hammer Bro gives out a P-Wing for Fonzoid. And 6, we're going to let an expert handle this one.
Wait for it.
Yes, wait for it. Wait for it. You make you're killing me here.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. Super Tanks, the second to last level of the game. Our resident Super Tanks enthusiast.
And expert.
Yes, indeed. He loves his quad, the World 8 military levels. But a pretty simple level to run through. 6-4 is 3-6. An auto-scroller turned off.
World 6 is a tough one to start with because it's long, and at this
Yeah.
point, we don't really have clouds and hammers to use.
Yeah, and it if you don't, even if you get the really good pipe, which takes you to 6-4 right away, you're still dealing with a lot of levels, and it's at least it's a good 7-8 minutes either way.
Yeah.
6-5 is one of 3 hand levels, and the nice thing about the hands is they give you the same item regardless. 6-6 is 8-1. Ew.
Another fan favorite level, I'm sure. A frog suit. Well,
Well,
that's not what we want to see.
Well, it's unfortunate, but Cobra not quite getting the draw that he would have liked for his educated guess. And oh dear, tried to do a jump off the bullet bill. Good idea, but wrong. But it was a little too far off.
I think we've all died that way one time or another. I know I have.
Yeah, and ooh, he takes another death. Cobra having a little trouble out of the box here, and Claris not faring a whole lot better right now. So Cobra is going to take the P-Wing route, and well, first he's got to survive.
Oh boy, that fireball almost got him.
Yeah, 6-7 is the pyramid. Claris gonna have to wait because you can't go through a pipe while having stars unless you're at P-Wing or at P-Speed.
These Hammer Bros stages, are they random when they move around the map? Like you'll get a different kind?
Yes, actually that's a very good observation, Amor. Yes, depending on where they land is going to give you a different setup every time.
Now, are there certain ones that are more likely depending on what world you're in, or is it just completely... I haven't
think
really figured that out.
I think that's completely up to chance.
Uh-huh.
So, first end card, Fonzoid didn't generate anything out of it. So, second fortress of the game is 2F. Pretty simple fortress. Shouldn't be any trouble for our runners here. And it's interesting. We've actually got 3 runners in the same level, and Fonzoid's holding a slight lead, about a full stage lead early on. You're getting some thanks, Amor, for hand frogs. That was your plan all along, wasn't it?
It's possible.
It's possible. All right. Well,
Can neither confirm nor deny, though.
fair. All right. Well, I got you. 6-8, another hand level. So getting a lot of World 8 early on.
Maybe we'll get lots of swimming levels, and those frog suits will be a lifesaver. Who knows, right?
Yeah, 3-5, 7-4. Yeah, it could play a role.
Sure, our runners would much rather see clouds or hammers, but oh well.
So I think Fonzoid went to 6-9, which is 2-4. Can be a tricky level depending on the hammer bro draw you get. It has caused me consternation at times.
Mm-hmm.
So Diesel and
take the top route there.
Yeah. Diesel and McCobra are about the same time out. 6. The third fortress is 8F. So yep, a lot of World 8 to start this sea. That's interesting.
Getting them all out of the way early, I guess.
I guess, but Diesel missed out on his star. Would have been nice to have, but he doesn't need it.
We have a plethora of frog suits, I guess.
Yeah. Fonzoid's getting a good enemy pattern. He should be able to do a 1 cycle on that door, and he gets it. Very nicely done by Fonzoid.
I think I've only pulled that off maybe once.
In Rando?
Yeah. Or in general, actually. I'm not sure. I usually just, hit the P switch again to be safe.
So, Diesel, deciding again to be different, tried out 610 and got 6-4, one of my least favorite levels in Rando, just because of the enemy sprites that tend to slow things down. So Airship is Iggy's, World 4. Fonzoid is the first through. Macobra is about a stage and a half behind at this point. Got some trouble with 6-5, Fonzoid.
Easy fight.
So Fonzoid is done at a 20.
Prediction for the next world?
Well, I've already
you're right again.
1 for 1. Let's see. I will say... I'm going to say World 3.
I was going to say World 3. I'll say World 4 again, because I was wrong the first time, so...
The good news is you'll eventually be right. You got a
yeah.
Cobra doing a little glitch there on the door. Diesel taking kind of the scenic route. Claris knowing he can't once... Well, so much for my future as a psychic.
So World 7 can also potentially be pretty long based on, depending on how the pipes behave. They can take you anywhere.
Fonzoid decided to play it out and got 7-6, which is the Quicksand level. So he's going to go for the 3 pipes. And hope it works out.
You think that's a good play?
It's a calculated risk, but it could work. I mean, he gets 3 pipes and a free item out of the deal with Rana stage.
Another World 8.
Yeah. Halfway to Gimmick's beloved quad. So, Cobra just finished. He's out at about 940.
Yep, we're almost out of World 6 here. Or World 1, I should say.
Yeah, so... 10 on the nose for Claris. Diesel not far behind. Lemmy, I think, is a 2-hitter. Yep. Fonzoid is done with the Air Force. 14 for Diesel. So...
So Macobra's going back.
He's deciding to... He's gonna get an end. He's gonna get a forced end card. See if he... And a hammer for Fonzoid, so that's good. And now the moment of truth. 3 pipes. One of them gonna take him to the eastern. Nope.
Okay, not that one.
Okay, so Macobra is going back. That's interesting. He's got the hammer. He's gonna use it. And, so 7-9 is 7-2, and it's boss littered with a boss bass.
Diesel also went back, so now he's got the end card, and then we'll see what he does.
Fonzoid taking a hit there, so he can't one cycle his way through the stage. Claris, Claris has become lunch. Diesel once again is deciding to be the idiosyncratic one and go his own way. He's playing 7-1. And he's going to get a 5-up for his trouble. Claris, I think, is out of items, so he has to do this as, well, no longer is Frog Mario, but did it for about half the stage. 7-9, 7F2 is the Navy.
Oh, goodness.
Well, we're 3/4 of the way to the to Gimmick's quad, and we're only 12 minutes in.
Yeah, we just haven't seen 8-2.
We haven't, no,
right?
8, just the tanks level. That's the first stage.
Right.
Diesel, I'm not sure where he ended up, but he's got 3-5. Fonzoid navigates through the second piranha level.
Oh, going.
Cobra.
Oh, he's not going to do it.
Cobra. This is interesting. I think he's going to see if he can spare himself a hammer.
Yeah.
Possible. Nope.
Oh, so close, but no.
I think he's going to go back. Ooh, Diesel guessed correctly. Unfortunately, he doesn't get a hammer out of the deal.
Now, that was when he did 7-1?
He did 7-1, then he did 7-2, I think, which was 3-5. So Fonzoid is done with the World 2 airship at about 1320. So
I didn't even see the fight. It was so quick. I missed it.
yeah. It was the World 1 airship, I know that. So
I'm still going to say World 4 next.
Still going to go with World 4 next? Alright. Go with World 4
eventually,
next.
You know?
Down to a 1 in 5 chance.
Oh, darn. Wrong again.
So, because he used the hammer, we're going to have to do this normally, and 5-3 leads off. Diesel getting dinged by piranhas in 7-9. Going to use a Nookie Suit here.
Alright, Claris is using the hammer as well.
Cobra, again getting a little dinged up here, but deciding to play it through. So Fonzoid is done with 5-3, no problem there. Cobra's at the airship. Claris and Diesel both having some fun with 7-2. Fonzoid.
Boss is having a little bit more fun.
Yes. Fonzoid cleaning up on the end card. 5-hitter too, and still Fonzoid ran through that pretty quick. Claris getting caught and takes it and gets gulped again. That's his second.
So nothing in that end card game was a hammer or cloud. I don't think I saw one.
I don't think so either. But
some other stuff.
So 3-2 is 1-2. Cobra's about a full 2 minutes behind. Claris is finally done with with 7-2. Diesel's just finishing up Navy. 4F1 this time. Fonzoid's gonna take the overland route, which could pay off if he gets a star, make the Boom Boom fight a lot quicker, but first, nope, no dice. So our runners are within reasonable distance of one another. Macobra and Fonzoid are kind of close together, and Diesel and Claris are close together.
Yep.
1-5 is 5-4, another popular haunt for Boss Bass. Falling Spinies, apparently. Diesel working his way through the World 1 airship. Fonzoid had no problem with 5-4. 1-6, a real favorite among runners, I think. Would you agree?
Think so.
Diesel's done at about 17-15, we'll say. Claris is probably about 10 seconds, 10-12 seconds behind him.
They're pretty close for sure.
Yeah.
There's a coin ship.
Yeah. Interestingly, that the Hammer Bros, or Boomerang Bros in this case, are not randomized.
Hammer.
Say ham. Good chances to use hammers in future levels. Fonzoid's going to try and clear out the rest of this end card to see what he can get out of it.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah. It does not appear the end card is yielding anything good today. Or at least anything, like, that's going to really encourage advancement.
I haven't seen any clouds yet, huh?
Not yet. World 7 airship this time. Diesel taking an unfortunate death there. Comes armed to the teeth this time with fire. Gets the early star.
And Claris is small, so he's got to be a little bit careful.
Yeah. Power up waiting for him and after this next pipe. So.
Okay, good.
So Fonzoid at Larry already.
Another big hitter, huh?
A 4-hitter this time. Fonz is out.
We haven't seen any Earthquake Koopa Kids yet, have we?
Not yet. Still plenty of time for that. We've still got 4 worlds to go. Cobra just about finished with 1-6. 5-6. We have 5-6 and 1-6, yeah. Wild Tanuki appears, hashtag command for those of you who are Dragon Warrior fans. Fonzoid didn't even bother to stop long enough to check. He's gonna use his hammer. Looks like a good move, considering 2-3 is 1-3, which will give him another item if he so chooses.
Hopefully not a frog suit. Got enough of those, right?
Deal with the fire snakes first before Diesel's got to be a little. Diesel trying to keep his fire ability. No dice, unfortunately. So 1 toot on this.
Here.
Well, he's gonna look cute and cuddly.
World 8.
So we cleared out all the hands. That's interesting. I think as far as World 8 levels, the only ones we haven't seen are tanks and 8-2. Seen everything else.
I think so.
So, Cobra's out at about 20-40. Fonzoid handling a Hammer Brother. I didn't see what he got. 4 is...
I'm not sure.
2-4 is 6-10.
No boss bass this time. It's a level that he likes to show up in.
6-10? I take a lot of those chain jumps off the chains. Man. Man, oh man.
Really racing him to the exit.
Tell ya. Fonzoid handling a second hammer, bro. Star.
Oh boy, nice evasion there by Macobra.
Yeah. Pyramid is 1-5. It's been an interesting mix of levels so far. Mostly a lot of World 8. It's kind of a smattering of the rest. If Cobra might favor 2-5, he does. He gets 6-3.
The World 6 levels are not really any of my favorites.
Yeah,
They're
the
just, I don't know. I don't really like them.
physics, I imagine. Ice
Yeah.
physics are not a lot of fun to deal with. Nice execution by Macobra, and Morton's got the boom shake going.
A lot of
Luckily,
potential for Wendy to be one as well, which is
yeah,
not what you want to see at all.
no, but no problem for Macobra, because it helps it being a flat arena too.
Mm-hmm.
Diesel almost to Larry. Larry's helping himself to an item. Flower.
Oh, there's our World 4. Not quite first try of a guess, but...
Well, no hammer, unfortunately, so they're going to have to play it through.
Yep. Hopefully we'll be seeing some clouds coming in.
We got 3 hammer bros.
Yeah.
We burned up most of the item levels. I think 3, 7, and 5, 1 are the only ones that qualify. 4, 1 is 5, 2. Cobra mistimed his jump there. He's in a little trouble. He's got to get out of that shake.
Yeah, it's really easy to get
That
stunned.
stun lock. Okay, he's good. And we've completed the quad.
Huh.
Cobra is done at about 24:43.
I'll be pretty disappointed if we don't see 8-2 for the rest of the seed. We
I
have
tell
to.
ya.
Yeah, we
No.
pretty much have to.
Yeah. So
There's going for another item.
I got jinxed it by saying that all the item levels were done. Well, music box. Yeah. There's a cloud.
Nice.
Not sure what Fonzoid is doing here other than clearing the decks a little bit for items. 4-3 is 4-6. Another popular boss bass hangout in my experience.
Yep.
Cobra using a frog to get across.
He's got enough of them, right?
Yeah. Fonzoid gets 1F, so another item coming his way.
Yep.
It's a hammer suit.
Got 2 runners in. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say 2 runners with the frog suits going here, but Diesel just lost his.
Yeah, Fonzoid sees 5-9 at 4-4 and says, time to use the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's 2 coin ships, so he doesn't really have to worry about getting dinged by Hammer Bros.
Chances of getting 2 like that at the same time. I don't see that very much.
I've seen it a couple of times, but yeah, it is relatively rare. Ooh, Cobra's got a wand. Ooh,
he killed him too. They both.
I know.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. This time he's coming back for revenge.
There we go. He's got it.
Strange phantom kill by right at the outset, and
Is that a cloud?
yes,
Yeah, it was a cloud. Yeah.
Diesel is done at 27:37. holding his own tonight. Fonzoid went to, I think, 4-6, which is 7-4.
Which, as an auto-scroller, is not a very fun level.
No, it's not exactly a Sunday drive, non-auto-scrolling form, but it's manageable.
Yeah.
Fonzoid having a little trouble navigating through the electric fish, but little careful here. But he's signed. He doesn't want that star. He'll just play it through normally.
Macabre about to pick up the what was it?
It was a hammer suit.
Ah, maybe they will save that for Bowser.
It's the smart play. Sure. 5F1.
Uh-oh.
Cobra had the exact same reaction as Fonzoid. He's like, I don't need this.
Mm-hmm.
Good 5F1 from Fonzoid. Claris is fighting Morton right now.
Should be alright.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Finishing at about, what, 29.05 or something like that?
29.08 I got. So, he's about 6 minutes behind Fonzoid. He had some early struggles. Quite as crisp as Fonzoid or Macobra, but he's holding his own. He's not that. He's about a couple levels behind Diesel. Good fight for Fonz.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got worlds 3 and 5 left. What's your prediction, my dear?
3.
3.
Because I don't like it, so let's get it over with. I like 5. World 5's good. Well, vanilla anyway.
Yeah.
Who knows? So what do we got?
Another Nookie Suit, and I think just to spite us, World 5.
Should have said 5.
Yeah.
Well, we finished with the best Koopa Kid for last, right? What good old Wendy.
Good old Wendy, you're exactly right. Leading off is 6-7.
A lot of World 6 levels.
Yeah, we've pretty much run the tables on that stuff. Well, not quite, but we've seen 6-2, 6, seen 6-3, 6-4, 6-5, 7, 6-10.
Not the infamous 6-6 yet, right?
Not yet.
Shouldn't have even mentioned it because now
Yeah.
might see it.
Diesel didn't quite get the quick run he wanted, so you got a drunk hotfoot on top of that.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it'll despawn.
Yeah, he was he just missed. Okay, that should be good. Cobra dealing with Iggy. 125 for Macobra.
Looks like Diesel's gonna do the auto scroller 5-9.
It can be an intimidating level. It isn't as long as you'd think, actually. It's only about 45 seconds long.
But people see it at the start, think auto scroller, and just say no thanks.
Well, the other auto scroller that's still in this game, I definitely understand that and thinking behind that.
Yeah.
Because
and a swimming level.
Yeah, and it takes a long time. It takes about 90 seconds.
Oh, that's it? I feel like it's much longer.
Well,
when you're in it, you know.
The 5-9 by comparison, though, only takes about 45 seconds, so it's not so bad.
And another coin chip for Fonzoid. Yeah. That's what, like our 4th or 5th one?
I think so. Yeah, they're coming in bunches. Sure, Claris deal with a drunk hotfoot.
Just a star. Seems like our runners are about done with the end card games. They seem to be ignoring them now.
Yeah, like
Not
once
really
you
getting
realize,
much from them, so...
yeah, it's like once you figured out, like, well, they're not really yielding anything. It's like, well, why am I playing this? Fonzoid in the tower right now. One of 4 levels that will never be mixed up, along with the piranhas and Bowser, of course.
The enemies are still, like, on the outside sections.
Those are random.
So, yeah. Like that, for example.
Ooh, Diesel almost got clipped by a boomerang at the end there. 3-8 with Angry Sun. Clara's also opting to play this through. Looks like Diesel opted for 4-5, which turned out to be 4-3. Diesel is doing a nice job helping me fill out my score sheet here. Fonzoid took 5-5, which is 7-7.
Level used to scare me a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where you really kind of once you understand how it works, it's not so bad, and it actually can be kind of fun. But
yeah, I think it's one of the more fun levels. Oh, he ignored the.
He's just gonna do a 2-star. The pros can do it that fast.
Yeah.
And take a damage boost if needed.
Diesel's got to watch out here. He's
5-7 is 7-9. Circling the drain here. I wonder if 5-5 was 7-7. 5-7 is 7-9. So does that mean 5-6 is 7-8? No, for about a fraction of a second I thought it might be. Instead it's 3-7. Other place to get a potential item, if you so choose. And Fonzoid does choose.
I never think to do that.
I tried it.
That's not, the auto-scroller is still in place here.
Yeah. I actually did try it in a seed recently, and
I remember that.
Didn't pay off.
I think you got a mushroom, actually. For some reason I remember.
I think you're right. I think it was a mushroom. Diesel trying to go for that clip. Okay, maybe not. So, Fon's getting a flower for it, and 6F3 is the second pyramid. What else is... I guess it's time to start thinking of what fortresses are still on the board here. 7F1 and 2 are still in play.
Oh, 7F2, that's right, huh?
Yep. 6F1 and 2 are still in play. 5F2 is still in play. So some potential for trolliness still exists, though these runners are pretty accomplished to the point where it shouldn't be an issue.
A little 1-2 with Angry Sun joining us again.
Yeah. He's a blight on an otherwise wonderful day. Cobra, I think, took an intentional death at 5-7. He's like, yeah, 5-6 can't be as bad. See if he goes for the item. I think he was trying to, but and there's 8-2.
Oh, yep. Oh no.
Cobra, another uncharacteristic death.
Oh, we've officially seen all of World 8, right? Except for Bowser, of course.
Yes, indeed.
We'll get there.
Complete set of World 8. Just what you always wanted for Christmas. You ought to draw these seeds more often or more. We're getting some interesting levels here. And our first vanilla level, actually, the World 5 airship in World 5.
Well, at least the seed didn't have a lot of that.
Yeah,
Still some potential for it, but...
Some. It's a one-hitter to boot.
Did you see if it was Earthquake?
No.
Hmm.
Fonzoid was too quick. He took care of... Ooh, Cobra got a little
If it
caught
wasn't,
there.
then we know that Wendy will be, so...
Right.
I'm not sure, though.
So, World 3 will close it out. Is it going to be God Pipe, or are they going to have to work for it? And given how the hammers have not been plentiful today, I think they're hoping for God Pipe.
Yeah.
Heh.
Not quite.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna go back.
An interesting move.
So he'll be checking those other two pipes.
Yeah, mathematically it is the smarter play, but you know, it's basically a 1-in-3 shot. Fonzoid did not get the clips, so he's just gonna play this through.
I don't think he tried though. I think he just
went for it
straight in. I think so. Oh, death from Diesel there.
Yeah. So, Fonzoid played it the normal way, but didn't have any problems.
It's really not a terrible level.
No, it's just kind of awkward and slow. Fonzoid gambling here a bit. Gets a loss level in 3-2.
I think that replaced it, or it was 1-5.
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of looks similar in a couple spots.
Cobra is about 2 minutes behind. If he gambles and ends up being correct, that could be huge. Because either way, if Fonzoid is wrong, he's going to have to play an extra 3 levels. And, ooh, 3-3.
That was the auto-scroller we were talking about a few minutes ago. That
Yep.
you don't want to see.
And unfortunately, no clouds. That means he's got to do this.
For me, it's the first half of that level that's bad. Like all this stuff, the bloopers, and
Yeah.
to get by this, the rest is okay.
The Cobra is turning around, so we'll see.
Same play.
He's got to play this normally. Let's see if he goes for a intentional death. Nope.
No.
So I think that's our 4th lost level. I'll have to recount, but I think that's 4.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Cobra taking a death there about halfway through the level. That's unfortunate.
Paragoombas are always causing trouble.
Yes, this time he's going to go for the clip.
First try?
So to speak. Fort is 5F2. Fonzoid showing off speed strats there. Cobra having a real hard time with that clip.
Come on, Mario, you can do it. Or I guess he's Luigi, isn't he? He's green.
Yeah. A moment of truth.
There we go.
Yes. By no means the easy way, but it got him a hammer, so...
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Is this the correct play, or is he going to have to do this? Okay, he got it.
And like you said, he got a hammer out of it, so...
Which could pay off in
Yeah.
in World 8.
Mm-hmm.
Could.
Now let's see how Wendy's gonna treat us tonight. Is she gonna be in a good mood, or...
Well,
Mm.
it's a flat arena, so it shouldn't be too bad. She's light, and she's not, heavy Wendy, so... But she is more than a 3-hitter. 5-hitter.
Oh, she's a 5. One more. Oh, he's got it.
Fonzoid timed it correctly and got out of there. So 43-48 for Fonzoid.
Mm-hmm.
Very nicely done.
Do you think we'll get God Pipe in World 8?
But given all
we're gonna have to work for it.
given all the stuff they've had to put up with tonight, I think they deserve it. I mean, the only real generosity they've been given was that hammer and then a quick ride to 7-9.
Yeah.
Except for Diesel, who decided to go a different way, but actually picked an expedient route nonetheless. Oh, here we go.
Do we see Boss Bass now? Or even the sun. The angry sun can cause a bit of a problem too.
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
Well, big enemies could make some of this navigation a little problematic, but
I don't often see the big ones here. Not in this level.
no. Diesel just starting World 6 airship. Claris is a few levels behind him on that. Ooh, Fonzoid missing the jump.
It's kind of an awkward one.
Yeah, that's when you really gotta like fly through.
Alright, Diesel finishing up his World 6.
So far, I've been monitoring the timer, and we have yet to have a single person confirm finish.
Yeah, there are, was it 11 racers tonight?
11. Ding! We got it.
Oh.
God Pipe confirmed.
Well.
Fonzoid doing a half measure on the skip.
Alright, Macobra gonna be facing our lovely Wendy very soon.
Seen it in the high road.
Nice clip from Diesel there.
Yeah. Didn't have nearly as much trouble with it as Cobra did. So still have no confirmed finish. Fonzoid is having some trouble. Oh dear.
Right.
So
that ring was just right on her head. He would have gotten it.
And Fonzoid had a little bit of trouble there, but managed to close it out. Boo was getting a little too close.
Well, I think we have our first winner, our first finisher. Yep.
Fonzoid finishes with a Time of 47 minutes, 32 seconds. GG to Fonzoid. That was not an easy seed by any stretch. Well, I'll requantify that. It was a long seed. Classic is finished. He's second. "48 minutes, 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Claris, I think, did go the other way, and
Because he just did, what was that, 7-8?
that's 7-8.
So he must have, let's see where.
You know,
Oh,
7-9 is 3-9. 3-8 is another loss level.
Mm-hmm.
Booba has finished. Time of 48:40.
Pretty close, all three so far. Kind of one after another.
Yeah. Cobra trying to get his way through this level.
So Claris is going to be checking the pipe. Oh, he's
That-
got...
There's our beloved 7F2.
Now, the game wasn't listening. I said we don't want to see that level. But, oh well. P-Wing's probably a safe bet at this point for Claris.
Well, certainly less dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Little trouble here.
Should be okay. Okay. Cobra just going for the skip. Diesel's just finishing up World 7.
To answer Scott in the chat, yes, P-Wings are allowed.
The only item that is not permitted in these format is warp whistles.
Mm-hmm. And they've actually been removed from this randomizer altogether, so
Right.
you won't even see it.
Diesel joining, not Diesel, we're gonna have Fonzoid joining us in a moment.
Claris has just discovered that he went the wrong way.
Yes, indeed.
And Macobra is on his way to Bowser with the hammer suit, which is always nice to see.
He's almost still got a shot at a top 5 finish.
Did we get a 4th place yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
The only 3 that have finished are Fonzoid, Classic Gamer 88, and Ibooba 7. Everyone else is still in play. Claris 3-6, I believe. That's 4-1.
Mm-hmm. Boss Bass floating around down there, which doesn't make much sense.
Video game logic. No point questioning it. Cobra's done. Say about a 51-50 thereabouts.
51-45 looks like.
Something like that.
Claris
50
is what is
okay,
it? 7-6, right?
Yes. Which one was that? Was that 3-4?
I'm not sure, actually. But if he's on his way back.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, welcome. We welcome tonight's winner, Fonzoid. GG.
Thank you. It was fun.
What was your opinion on that seed?
Was a really long one, and the game didn't give you anything that could help you. I mean, no clouds, no hammers, no nothing. Just
Gave you a
play
bunch
the
of
game.
frog suits. I mean,
Yeah.
a little too many, I think, but
I mean, you can never have enough frog suits, I guess.
Yeah. So it was interesting. World 7 and World 3, you all more or less made the same play, except Diesel actually went a different way and actually got there just almost as quickly as you guys. But what were your thoughts on playing 7-6 and 7-4 instead of trying out 7-1?
I always go that way. I mean, every time I enter the pipe and I end up near the fort, I just go that way because when you finish the fort, you unlock 3 pipes basically, and also you get to play the piranha plant, which also can give you something. In this case, it didn't, but sometimes your clouds or hammers or anything.
The piranha plant in this case gave you a hammer, and that actually was key to giving you access to 7-9 early.
Yeah, and that was really lucky. So
yeah,
it paid off definitely.
Yeah. Diesel actually went a different way. He tried 7-1 and then 7-2, and it took him to 7-8 anyways. So he actually it was a pretty good gamble on his part, but then World 3 came along, and all of you, except for Claris, who's still playing right now, he's actually just finishing up World 3, all of you went in the exact opposite direction. You went back to 3-1. Was that based on the numbers and the lack of hammers?
Yeah. I always play the numbers. I mean, like I said, and in World 7, I always go to the fort because every time you get a lot of pipes there, and in World 3 it's the same thing. I mean, you play more stages, but if you finish the fort, then you unlock 2 pipes, and that's always helpful. I mean, they probably are on your side in that case.
Yeah, and Diesel just finished 5th with a time of 55:07. So GG's to him.
Mm-hmm.
And we welcome our 4th place finisher, Macobra. Welcome.
Thank you. I must have made a mistake somewhere, to say the least.
Yeah, long seed and not a lot of gifts out being handed.
Yeah, I was trying to find them hammers, but it just never showed up.
How many clouds did we end up seeing? Like 1 or
1 or 2 maybe?
I only seen 1.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, the end card games really didn't have much to give you.
Yeah.
It goes.
Yeah, I think
that's okay though. I mean, when you play the full card game and when you realize that there's nothing there, like no clouds, no hammers, then you just can just keep playing the game. So it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, not even worry about it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it just ended up being a long seed, but it was a mellow seed. I don't know if you.
Yeah.
I mean, because you don't have to worry about the end cards anymore. You just play the game.
Right.
So.
And yeah, level-wise, it wasn't really throwing a lot, and there were some interesting bits. You guys played all of World 8 today, or in some form or another, we saw all of World 8 today.
Yeah, a lot of it was early.
All 3 hand levels.
All 3 hand.
Really?
Yeah, 8-1 appeared. That was a part of a split, but that appeared.
Yeah. Now I know what you mean. I thought you were saying that we played whole World 8.
No.
We played all the stages. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You guys played every level in World 8. So I thought that was it. We thought that was interesting. But yeah, it's pretty much accurate. Yeah, the seed overall wasn't really like hitting you over the head, but it wasn't giving you a lot to work with.
Yeah. I mean, besides besides it was long, was a fun seed. I guess,
Yeah.
like I said, it was mellow. I mean, there wasn't like any hard stages. You have a lot of items to work with, so
I'm sure you were probably very relieved to have the God Pipe in World 8. I know that feeling after, especially a longer seed, we were like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, really.
Finish this up.
Yeah, had to beat 7-5 to get there though.
Yeah.
So nothing good ever comes easily. So we have 2 more finishers. Human Mustard finished 6th with a time of 56:57, and Justin Man 114 finished 7th at 57:27.
I mean, the seeds always tends to balance themselves. So when we didn't get like a fast World 7 and we didn't have like a fast World 3, I believe that, I don't know, the games thought that, okay, let's just give this guy some fast World 8 and let's get over this with. So it always happens.
Yeah, that's been kind of my experience too, is eventually it'll find a way to sort of even itself out. So you're not going to get like for me, it'd be like a 65, 70 minute seed. It's always going to sort of even itself out so you can reasonably finish within under an hour.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Claris making his way to Bowser.
Got a shot at sub-hour, but he's going to have to hustle a little bit.
He's got the hammer suit, so...
Yeah.
The only hammer suit.
Yeah, everybody, and all of you really worked to get that hammer suit, too. It's like, a couple of you I know had a little trouble getting it, but, you know, it's like everyone fought and persevered for it, and it worked out really well.
Let's see, can he get the sub-hour, or is it too late?
It's going to be close. He'll be within like about 5 seconds either way. Maybe? After I play enough of Vanilla Mario 3, I'll have an answer on that.
I think he's got it.
So, get
come
Claire.
on. 59-59 from Claris.
That's about right.
Hey, there you go, sub-hour.
So he finishes 8th, and Jedab just finished 9th. So we only have 2 runners left in the field. Garion and Great White Hope. And we welcome our 5th place finisher, S. Diesel. Welcome.
Yo, welcome, GG's.
Hey, GG.
Yeah.
GG.
So, your thoughts on tonight's marathon?
It was definitely a marathon, sprint to the finish. I only found one hammer. I don't know about anybody else, and I think we all ran into that hammer.
Actually, there was a hammer in World 7. You took a different route than everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Piranha 1 was holding a hammer, and the pipe right next to it was next to 7-9.
Oh, man.
So, but your route, I think it was 7-2, took you to 7-8 anyway, so you just had to play. So it actually kind of evened out as far as level count is concerned.
Yeah, I got a little lucky in 7. I usually don't find the route to at least the pipe above 8 that quickly, but yeah, we definitely got lucky on that one. And I also got a good gamble on World 3 as well, going straight to the middle.
Yeah, everyone actually played that as well, except for Claris. Claris decided to roll the dice, but everyone else, you and Macobra and Fonzoid on the feature, went that way. And speaking of Claris, we welcome Claris.com to the chat. Welcome, GG's.
GG,
Claris.
everybody.
GG, Claris.
What did you think of that seed?
Yeah, that's about what I can do when you don't get any hammers or clouds and you're expected to do every stage you can. That's all right.
So, yeah, that yeah, you were kind of running neck and neck with Diesel, Claris, but then everyone else basically went the other way on World 3, and you decided to take the basically 50-50 shot, and didn't quite work for you.
And what was there to lose at that point?
Yeah, that is a good point.
Mm-hmm.
So I know there were a couple like little hiccups for you throughout the run. Everyone, to some degree or another, did have their little struggles here and there. And even though it wasn't like a brutal seed, there were some spots where it's like, just had to, kind of throw in a wrench or two just to remind you.
I'm assuming everybody did find that hammer suit in Fortress 1-1 or the Fortress
Yes.
1-1?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
And that was interesting that everyone, like I said, really went out of their way to get that item. It's like you all knew that it has to be something good, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'd found one at Togas.
Yeah,
So I was like, oh, come on.
I think we're all desperate for hammers by that point.
Yeah, pretty much.
I even went to the 3-6 cloud level and tried to find a hammer, but nope, it was fire flower.
Yeah, 3-7. Yeah,
Or
that's
3-7, yeah.
yeah, that was interesting. You and Fonzoid both went for that.
Nice.
We have our 10th finisher, Great White Hope, finishes at 1 hour, 3 minutes, 12 seconds. So we just have one player left in the field.
About that state, there's something funny about it. About 7, I don't know the number, the state on World 7 that pulls you up to the clouds and stuff. I always think that it's worth to get the item because you're gonna get a lot of lag at the end of the stage.
Oh yeah, 3-7. Yeah, that's the one where you guys pick the item. That's an interesting point. I hadn't thought of that, and generally speaking, I don't go for it because I guess in my experience, I end up getting that level pretty late in my seeds. But there's probably something to be said for that, And it's a free item, and especially in a seed like this where good items are, few and far between. I mean, nothing but frog suits and music boxes and other junk.
So many music boxes.
So many frog suits. But
Oh, yeah.
like I said, you can never
Yeah, frog seeds too.
Yeah.
You guys have been wanting to do a frog suit %, so trying to give you a little practice with it, I guess.
There's a time and a place for that kind of stuff. But let's. There's a context that needs to be established before we do these kinds of things. But no, that was a good seed, and nice way to pick things up after last week's marathon.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So between me and Fonz, was just execution that made a difference there?
Yeah, and I know you had a couple of deaths here and there, Macobra.
I don't want to talk about 7-1. That was a nightmare.
Yeah, Alfonso, except for that, I think that intentional death in 5-9, I don't think you had a single actual death.
Yeah, I killed myself before entering 7-1 because I don't know why, but I'm having a lot of troubles doing that clip. So no, I believe that I didn't kill myself, but I entered the level.
You did.
Yeah.
You did, and it actually went pretty cleanly. I mean, you really didn't have any trouble with it. It's not that, as Amor and I were saying during the race, it's not a bad level. It's just kind of slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you have like a leaf while you play that level, and when you use your tail, then it's not that bad.
Right.
And that also depends on the enemies that appear on the stage, but
right.
if you know what you're doing, then it's not that terrible.
Okay.
But yeah, I decided to play that level.
So-
Besides that, yeah, I didn't. I only killed myself, I believe, in World 4.
Yeah, the
auto scroller, and that's when I used the only cloud that appeared in the entire seed, and I believe it was worth it though. So.
Right. Yeah. You did the same as well, Macobra.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I think we're gonna wrap this up, everybody. Thanks to all who participated tonight. Hopefully, we get more races like this. Might be doing some different stuff in the coming weeks, so that's to be determined. But there's been talk of removing the end cards, or maybe doing any percent boom boom run. You have to play all the fortresses.
It'd be nice to change things up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've had a pretty good run of this. But we'll see how this goes. But
Yeah, we should be back next week. For
yeah,
another
definitely.
race.
We'll have 4 new featured runners, and we'll have hopefully new people behind the mics. So thanks to everyone who participated in the chat, and with my lovely co-commentator Morietta, I'm ProA007. Thanks for all for watching, and we'll see you all again next week.
Good night, everybody.